StoryRunners began in 2003 as a result of a need to get the gospel to unreached people groups, people that have never had the opportunity to hear the gospel in a way that they could understand it. The only way they could understand it is to hear the stories in their own language, told in a very natural way. We were receiving requests all the time from people wanting to learn how to tell stories from the Bible. And we would do that on a one-on-one basis, and finally we realized that there was a need to have it more formalized in a school workshop type setting. We had no idea how successful the storytelling workshop would be, and it developed into more than just that. And we've had partners come in from all around the United States, really all around the world, and learn the skill and take them back to the areas where they do ministry. And so here are some of the stories of what they did in ministry.
Hello, my name is Craig Clutie. I was an estate planning attorney until about 4 years ago when my wife and I retired. The two of us had a heart for taking God's word to unreached people groups. And we had learned how effectively, even dramatically, storytelling communicates the gospel to people in oral cultures. For me, it's meant the opportunity to be a trainer in 4 schools of storying in West Africa, and then to see stories change people's lives.
I have lots of great experiences with storying, and one of my favorites was a girlfriend that I have in Budapest that I trained years ago in evangelism, who's now teaching evangelism in Budapest. But she called me one day and she wanted to know more about storying. She goes, "Pat, I have an opportunity to teach it in Africa, but I don't know anything about it." So I trained her for 5 hours on FaceTime, and she was set to go. So the next day she goes from Budapest to Dubai to Africa, and she's training for a week while she's there. 2 months later, she emailed me and she said, "You're not going to believe what I got in the mail. I got an email from the pastor's wife in Africa, and she had the opportunity to go to an unreached people group and share the stories she learned, and 13 people came to Christ." She was so excited, and I was excited for it too.